Yes, good morning everybody. We will discuss the new chapter, that is analysis and synthesis of mechanism. Analysis and synthesis of mechanism. So analysis means to analyze something. Things is already designed and you have to analyze it. What are the shortcomings? What are the chances of improvement? Etc. etc. Synthesis means design. It covers the design part of the mechanism. Now, kinematic synthesis and kinematic synthesis, kinematic synthesis and analysis, kinematic analysis and kinematic synthesis, kinematic synthesis. Synthesis means to synthesize, it means kinematic synthesis. Synthesis means, simply means design. So, kinematic analysis is used to determine the motion characteristics of a given mechanism with known geometry. Kinematic analysis is used to determine the motion characteristics of a given mechanism with known geometry. Kinematic synthesis is used to design the mechanism for a particular motion. So, kinematic synthesis, it is the design of mechanism for a particular given motion. Kinematic analysis means, or it is used to determine the motion characteristics of a given mechanism with known geometry. This is the only difference. So synthesis means design part of the mechanism. Kinematic analysis means the motion part of the mechanism. So it is the design part and it is the motion part. In the design part, motion is given and the system or the four-bar mechanism is to be designed for a particular given motion. Kinematic analysis is used to determine the motion characteristics of a given mechanism with known geometry. Now, Grashof criteria. Grashof's criteria or Grashof's rule. Grashof's rules. So the mechanism is like this. It is a four-bar mechanism. It is known as frame. This is known as frame, fixed part. This is known as coupler. It is known as input link. And it is known as output link. A four-bar linkage having four links can be specified like this. It is or you can say it AB is a input link. BC, which makes connection between the output link and the input link, is known as coupler, and the fixed part is known as frame. It is a four-bar mechanism. What is Grashof's criteria? We will discuss what is Grashof's criteria. Though we have already discussed it in the previous lecture, but the writing was not clear on the board. So this is the reason why I am revising lecture number 1. So Grashof criteria or Grashof rule is, according to this rule, L plus S is less than or equal to P plus Q. According to the Grashof criteria, L plus S is less than or equal to P plus Q. L is the length of longest link. L is the length of the longest link. S is the length of shortest link. It is the length of shortest link. L plus S is less than or equal to P plus Q according to Grashof criteria. L plus S. L is the length of the longest link. S is the length of the shortest link. What is P and Q? P and Q are the lengths or link lengths of the remaining two links. P and Q are the lengths of the remaining two links. The four-bar mechanism can be like this. It can be like this, as already shown. Suppose this is the longest link and this is the shortest link. Then this is P and this is Q. If this condition is satisfied, or it can be like this, it can be like this. It is the longest link. A, B is the longest link. When BC is the shortest link. CD is another link of dimension P. The other remaining link is AD. It is of length Q. The condition is satisfied such that L plus S is less than or equal to P plus Q. Then this type of linkage or four-bar linkage is known as Grashof linkage. And this criteria should be satisfied. If this criteria is satisfied, the linkage or four-bar mechanism is known as Grashof linkage. This is known as Grashof's law. This is known as Grashof's criteria or Grashof's law. So I present one example. And before the example, I put certain conditions. Inversions of Grashof linkage. What are the inversions? Inversions of Grashof linkage. There are three inversions. Number one. If shortest link of the four-bar linkage, if the shortest link, it means S. If the shortest link of a four-bar linkage is fixed, if the shortest link of a four-bar linkage is fixed, double crank mechanism is obtained. Double crank mechanism is obtained. Double crank mechanism is obtained. This is condition number one. If the shortest link of a four-bar linkage is fixed, double crank mechanism is obtained. Shortest link, double crank mechanism is obtained. Point number two, when shortest link or if shortest link is the coupler, if shortest link is coupler, what happens? If shortest link is the coupler, double rocker mechanism, double rocker mechanism, double rocker mechanism is obtained. Double rocker mechanism is obtained. This is condition number 2. If the shortest link is the coupler, double rocker mechanism is obtained. And point number 3 is, point number 3 will be, point number 3 is when shortest link or when S is the crank, S is the crank and link adjacent to it, adjacent to it is fixed, crank rocker mechanism is obtained. Crank rocker mechanism is obtained. So 3 conditions should be met for a 4-bar linkage. The condition number 1 is if shortest link, that is S, of a 4-bar linkage is fixed. Shortest link is fixed, double crank mechanism is obtained. So there will be 2 cranks. If shortest link is the coupler, if the shortest link is the coupler, double rocker mechanism is obtained. Point number 3, if shortest link is the crank and any link adjacent to it is fixed, crank rocker mechanism is obtained. So these 3 conditions can be understood with the help of some examples, numerical example. I am presenting the solution of a numerical problem. And the problem is like this. This problem was asked in the GATE 2018 and Punjab Engineering College 2015, UPTU in 2014 also. The problem is like this. The problem is like this. The shortest link 5 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 10 centimeter. This is 10 centimeter. This is 10. This is 10 centimeter. 10 and this is 9 centimeter. This is 9. This is 9. So, GATE 2018, PEC 2015 and PTU also, and PTU and UPTU. So in this case, all the dimensions are in centimeters. What is the value of L? L is equal to 10, S is equal to 5, P is equal to 8, Q is equal to 9. So the condition of Grashof criteria is L plus S is less than or equal to P plus Q. L plus S, 10 plus 5 is less than or equal to P plus Q. So 15 is always less than 17. So the condition of Grashof criteria is satisfied. So it is a Grashof link. It is a Grashof link But condition is the shortest link is fixed. So you have to tell which type of mechanism you obtain out of these dimensions. The answer is double crank mechanism. Answer is double crank mechanism is obtained. Double crank mechanism is obtained because the smallest link is fixed. So according to that criteria number 1 of the inversions of Grashof linkages, when shortest link is fixed, double crank mechanism is obtained. Second example is the shortest link is the coupler. Shortest link is the coupler. It is like this. Shortest link is the coupler. It is 5 centimeter. It is 9. It is 8, and this is 10. What type of mechanism you obtain out of it? Out of the following dimensions. This question was asked in the GATE 2018, PEC 2015, and UPTU. In this particular case, the longest link is L, longest link L is equal to 10, shortest link is 5, remaining two links are 8 and 9. So the condition of L plus S is less than or equal to P plus Q is satisfied. So it is a Grashof link, and the shortest link, that is 5, shortest link is the coupler. So it is a double rocker mechanism. Shortest link is the coupler, so you obtain double rocker mechanism according to the inversion of the Grashof linkage. Shortest is the coupler because it is the input link, it is the coupler, it is the output link, this is the frame. So it is double crank mechanism. Third figure is, I present the third figure. It is like this. Third figure is like this. It is like this. So this is 6, 11, 9, and this is 10. Smallest link is the crank. Smallest link is the crank. So, and the link adjacent to it is fixed link. Smallest link is the crank, and the link adjacent to it is fixed. So it is a crank rocker mechanism. Thus criteria is satisfied. Again the criteria is satisfied. L plus S is less than or equal to P plus Q. L plus S, it is 17, P plus Q, it is 19. So Grashof criteria is satisfied since smallest link is the crank and link adjacent to it is fixed, so it is a crank rocker mechanism. I think the matter is clear to everybody. Now, another example is the example number 2. Example 2. I write the language of the lengths of links. The lengths of links of A 4 bar. The lengths of links of 4 bar linkage are in geometric progression. The lengths of links of a 4-bar linkage are in geometric progression. Discuss the movability of the linkage. And the question was asked recently in PEC and PTU. PEC and Punjab Technical University. Recently means 2-3 years back. And the solution I present. The linkage is like this. Suppose the linkage is like this. One of the arms is A, another arm will be AR, and the third will be AR square, and the fourth one may be AR cube. The arms are in geometric progressions. They can be written like this: A, AR, AR square, AR cube. If R is greater than 1, this will be the longest, it will be the longest arm. Suppose this is L and this will be S. This will be S, shortest link, and this will be the longest link. According to Grashof criteria, L plus S is less than or equal to P plus Q. L is equal to, let us write, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. AD is the longest link, that is A R cube plus AB is the shortest link, that is A, is less than or equal to P plus Q, that is P is equal to AR plus AR square. So taking A outside, R cube plus 1 into A is less than or equal to AR is taken outside, AR 1 plus R. It can be written like this. A will be cancelled from A, and it can further be solved. It can be solved like this. It can be solved like this. So I can write R cube plus 1 is less than or equal to R 1 plus R. It can be factorized as 1 plus R, 1 minus R, 1 minus R plus R square. R cube plus 1 can be written like this. It can be factorized like this. Is less than or equal to R 1 plus R. It can be written like this. Or it will be cancelled, or it can be written as R is taken this side, 1 minus 2R, R square less than to 0. Or it can be written as 1 minus R square is less than or equal to 0. The only possible solution is when R is equal to 1. one only possible solution is when r is equal to 1. When r is equal to 1, it is the only one solution, possible solution. And in that case, all the lengths or all the link lengths of a 4-bar linkage are of equal size. It is possible only when AB is equal to BC and BC is equal to CD, like that. So the solution is when r is equal to 1. It means the all link lengths are of equal size. So next time we will do some other problem. I want to put a very important equation, though I have already discussed it with you. Brodstein equation is K1 cos theta 4 minus K2 cos theta 2 plus K3 is equal to cos theta 2 minus theta 4. This equation is also very important and which is used in the design of 4-bar linkage. It is like this. So this arm is A, this arm is B, this arm is C, this arm is D. So all the dimensions, and this angle is known as input link angle, that is theta 2. And this angle is known as theta 4, output link angle theta 4. K1, K2 and K3 are the constants which are dependent upon the value of theta 2 and theta 4. Input link angle, output link angle. This is A dimensions, this is B, this is C and this is D. So all the dimensions of the 4-bar linkage can be determined with the help of this equation. Though I have already discussed this in lecture number 2. So this is also very important so far as the design of 4-bar linkage is concerned. So we will discuss this in detail in the next lecture, lecture number 2. And the value, since there are 3 constants, K1, K2 and K3, so the values of K1, K2 and K3 can be determined only for 3 different values of theta 4 and theta 2. There will be 3 sets of angles of theta 2 and